Ladies, let me tell you something. Now I ain't gon' sugarcoat this. I'm gon' give it to you straight, like your favorite uncle at the barbecue after 2 plates and 3 glasses of sweet tea. If you wanna be treated like a queen, you gotta say this one simple thing. You ready? Lean in close. Come on real close now. I know my worth, and I ain't accepting less. Knowing your worth is not just a phrase you throw around when you're frustrated or trying to sound confident. It's a deep, unshakable truth you carry in your spirit every single day. It's a mindset, a lifestyle, a quiet yet powerful understanding of who you are and what you bring to the table. And when you truly know your worth, you don't beg, you don't bargain, and you certainly don't shrink just to fit into someone else's small view of you. When you walk into a room knowing your worth, everything about you shifts. Your posture changes, your tone changes. The way you carry yourself commands respect before you even open your mouth. That doesn't mean you're arrogant or demanding. It means you have a clear picture of what you deserve, and you refuse to accept anything that falls short of that. You set the bar for how others treat you by how you treat yourself. Far too often, people accept crumbs and call it a meal because they've forgotten, or never learned, the value they hold, but you're not a backup plan. You're not a maybe or a we'll see. You're not someone's second option when their first didn't work out. You are the prize, and when you know that, you stop letting people waste your time. You stop entertaining relationships that drain you, confuse you, or make you question your worth. You stop accepting half effort, half love, and half commitment, because you know full well you deserve the whole thing. Now let me be real with you. Knowing your worth doesn't mean everyone around you will immediately treat you like royalty. No, ma'am. In fact, sometimes it will scare folks. It'll make the wrong ones uncomfortable. They'll call you too much, too picky, or say you have unrealistic standards. But let me tell you something. If someone thinks your standards are too high, that just means they were never planning to reach them. Don't lower that bar asterisk, raise it higher asterisk. Because the right man, the one who sees you, values you, and is ready for what you bring to the table, he'll recognize your worth instantly. And not only will he treat you like a queen, he'll be grateful just to be in your presence. Knowing your worth also gives you peace. You're not constantly trying to prove yourself. You're not over-explaining why you deserve respect. You're not trying to chase validation or love. You're already full. You don't walk around desperate for someone to pick you. You've already chosen yourself. That's the real flex, and let's be honest, some people will test you. They'll try to talk you into settling. They'll come with charm and no character, promises with no follow, through attention with no intention. But when you know your worth, you can see through all of that. You won't be impressed by words. You'll wait for consistent action. You won't fall for potential. You'll expect accountability. You won't invest in someone who keeps showing you they're not ready. Why? Because you're too valuable to waste your time on people who don't see your shine. It all starts with you. Before a man ever calls you queen, you need to know you are one. And once you do, you won't have to scream it from the rooftops. Your energy will say it for you. The way you walk, the way you speak, the way you protect your peace, that's the crown on your head. And only a real king will know how to treat a woman who already knows her worth. So the next time you're tempted to settle, to stay, to explain or shrink, just say this, I know my worth and I ain't accepting less. Then walk like you mean it. Because that's what queens do. Would you like the next point expanded too? There's a big difference between expectations and standards, and understanding that difference can change the way you navigate relationships forever. Expectations are hopes, wishes. They are often unspoken and based on what we want someone to do. But standards are different. Standards are clear, non-negotiable boundaries rooted in self-respect. They aren't about what you hope will happen. They're about what you require to happen. Too many people enter relationships with high expectations but low standards. They expect to be treated with love, loyalty, and honesty, but they tolerate mixed signals, broken promises, and disrespect. That's like hoping for a 5-star meal while settling for fast food every day. At some point, you've got to stop leaving your happiness up to chance or chemistry and start deciding, deliberately, what you will and will not accept. Setting standards means you know what aligns with your values, your peace, and your purpose. It means you don't leave it up to someone else to figure out how to treat you. You show them, you tell them. And more importantly, you live by it. If your standard is communication, then don't entertain someone who ghosts you for 3 days and slides back in like nothing happened. If your standard is effort, then someone who only texts "wid" at midnight doesn't make the cut. It's that simple. See, here's what a lot of people do wrong. They think standards will push people away, and yes, they will, but only the wrong ones . When you have strong standards, people who aren't serious will eliminate themselves . That's not a loss, that's a blessing. The wrong person won't meet your standard because they never intended to. The right person, they won't just meet your standard. They'll respect you more for having it. And don't confuse flexibility with lowering your standards. Being understanding is beautiful. Being patient is powerful. But compromising yourself worth just to keep someone in your life, that's not love. That's fear. And fear-based decisions never lead to lasting, healthy relationships. Let's say you want a man who makes you feel secure, heard, and supported. That's not just a wish, it's a standard. So when a man comes along who's inconsistent, unavailable, or dismissive of your needs, you don't argue, beg, or try to fix him. You hold your standard. You let his behavior show you whether he fits the life you're building. And if he doesn't, you let go, with grace, not guilt. Standards are your personal filter. They protect your time, your energy, your heart. When you don't have standards, anything goes. And when anything goes, you start justifying disrespect. You start calling red flags potential. You start trying to earn love that should have been mutual from the beginning. Now here's the beauty of it. When you have clear standards and you live by them, it becomes easier to walk away from what doesn't serve you. You stop making excuses for people. You stop holding on to maybes. You start trusting that the right one won't make you question your worth. He'll confirm it through how he shows up. Having standards also helps you show up better. Because once you demand consistency, effort, honesty, and respect, you start giving those things too. You attract what you reflect. You can't ask for loyalty and be playing games. You can't ask for peace and bring chaos. Standards work both ways, so stop walking around with silent expectations, hoping someone just figures it out. Say what you mean what you say, and when someone falls short of your standard, don't argue, just act. The people meant for you will rise to meet you. The rest, let them fall away, and remember, you're not being too much for having standards. You're just finally being real about what you deserve. Want me to keep going with the next point? Speaking with confidence and clarity is one of the most powerful tools a woman can have, not just in relationships, but in life. When you know what you want, what you believe, and what you stand for, your words carry weight. They aren't just sounds, they're statements. They set the tone for how others treat you. And in relationships, especially romantic ones, clear and confident communication separates women who settle from women who get exactly what they deserve. Too often, people stay silent about their needs, thinking that if they don't rock the boat, things will eventually fall into place. They hope their partner will just know what they want, how they feel, or what bothers them. But relationships don't thrive on hope. They thrive on honesty. If you're walking on eggshells or dropping hints instead of speaking up, you're not helping the relationship. You're slowly sacrificing your own voice. Let me tell you something real. A man cannot meet a standard you're too afraid to express. If you need consistency, say it. If you value communication, speak on it. If you want commitment, declare it. You are not too needy or too much for wanting clarity. You're just finally asking for what you deserve. And if someone makes you feel bad for that, they're not ready for you. There's something deeply attractive about a woman who speaks with conviction. Not aggression, not ego, just real, calm, steady self-respect. When you say, I don't entertain inconsistency, or I value emotional maturity, you're not starting a fight. You're setting the tone. You're making it clear that your time, your heart, and your energy are not up for negotiation. On the flip side, when you speak passively, when you say it's okay, when it's not, or I'm fine, when you're clearly not, you give people permission to overlook your needs. You silence yourself. And when you silence yourself long enough, even you start to forget what you wanted in the first place. That's how resentment builds. That's how confusion creeps in. You deserve more than that. But to get more, you've got to start saying more, with purpose. Clarity doesn't mean delivering ultimatums. It means being honest about your desires without guilt. It means saying, I'm looking for something real, instead of pretending you're okay with casual if you're not. It means asking questions early, not 3 months in, so you're not stuck building castles in the sand. It's okay to ask, what are your intentions? Or where do you see this going? That's not pressure. That's maturity. The truth is, men respect women who respect themselves, and respect always begins with communication. When you say what you mean and mean what you say, the right man doesn't run. He listens, he adjusts, he shows up, and if he doesn't, that's your answer. His response is not your responsibility. It's your clarity doing the work for you. Confidence in communication also means not over-explaining. You don't need a 5-paragraph essay every time you express a boundary. Short, strong, and honest gets the job done. That doesn't work for me. I need more consistency. I'm not comfortable with that. Simple. Direct, effective, and remember, speaking clearly isn't just about stating what you want. It's also about knowing when to stop talking and let actions speak. If someone hears your truth and chooses to ignore it, believe them. No need to keep repeating yourself. Your clarity should be the invitation. Their response is the RSVP. So speak like the queen you are, with calm, confidence, and crystal clear intention. Because when you do, you attract people who are serious, who are ready, and who are capable of honoring your words with matching actions. Want to continue with the next key point. Letting the wrong one go is one of the hardest, yet most freeing things you'll ever do. It requires strength, clarity, and an unshakable belief that your peace matters more than holding onto someone who doesn't value you. See, the problem isn't always that people don't know their worth. It's that they're afraid to walk away from someone who doesn't recognize it. But here's the truth. Asterisk, asterisk, you can't make the wrong person become the right one, asterisk, asterisk. No matter how much you love them, support them, or try to wait until they change. Sometimes we confuse potential with reality. We see glimpses of who a person asterisk could asterisk be, and we cling to that version instead of accepting who they consistently show us they are. Maybe he's sweet on Sundays and distant the rest of the week. Maybe he says all the right things but never backs them up with action. Maybe he loves your presence but won't commit to your future. And still you hold on, hoping, praying, trying to be patient. But deep down you know, he's not it. Letting go of the wrong one is not a sign of failure. It's a sign of growth. It means you finally understand that loving someone does not mean sacrificing your standards. It means you've stopped trying to shrink yourself to fit into a relationship that can't hold your full value. It means you're done explaining your worth to someone who doesn't see it, even when it's right in front of them. The wrong one will always feel like emotional work. You'll constantly question yourself, walking on eggshells, trying to figure out what version of them you'll get today. Will they show up? Will they call? Will they follow through? That constant uncertainty isn't love. It's emotional chaos, and you don't need to fix that. You need to asterisk free yourself asterisk from it. Now, don't get it twisted. Walking away doesn't mean you didn't care. It doesn't mean you weren't loyal, or that your love wasn't real. It means you've matured to the point where you understand that asterisk asterisk love isn't enough asterisk asterisk if it costs you your peace, your clarity, or your joy. You can love someone and still decide they are not the one for you, and that decision, that's powerful. Some of you have spent too long trying to prove you're worthy to the wrong person. You've compromised, tolerated, and waited, thinking your loyalty would convince them to finally treat you right. But loyalty to the wrong person just delays your blessing. It keeps you stuck in a cycle where you keep pouring and they keep taking. That's not partnership. That's self-abandonment. Here's what you have to remember. When you let the wrong one go, you make space for the right one to arrive. The one who doesn't make you question your worth. The one who sees you clearly and chooses you without confusion or hesitation. The one who doesn't require you to dim your light just so he can feel secure. But that person can't come in if you're still holding on to someone who keeps showing you they're not ready or not right. For the life you're trying to build, letting go isn't always dramatic. Sometimes it's quiet. It's a decision you make in your heart to stop waiting, to stop hoping for better from someone who's already shown you their ceiling. It's a silent reclaiming of your power, and when you do let go, something amazing happens. You start healing. You remember who you were before you started settling. You laugh more. You sleep better. You rise higher. And slowly but surely, you realize that losing them wasn't the end. It was the beginning of you finally loving yourself the way you always deserved. So if he can't meet your standard, if he doesn't honor your heart, let him run. Don't chase him. Don't call. Don't explain. Just stand tall, smile soft, and walk away like the queen you are. Want to move on to the next point. Don't chase, attract. That's a mindset shift that changes everything in how you approach relationships. Chasing is rooted in fear, in scarcity, in the belief that love is something you have to earn or convince someone to give you. Attracting, on the other hand, is rooted in confidence, in wholeness, and in the deep understanding that what's meant for you will find you, because you're aligned with it. When you chase someone, you're usually coming from a place of lack. You're trying to prove your value, hoping they'll see how good you are, hoping they'll pick you, choose you, commit to you. You overextend yourself, overcompensate, and in the process, often forget your own needs and standards. You twist yourself into knots trying to be what they want, while losing sight of what asterisk you asterisk want. You try harder when they pull away. You wait for texts, try to decode mixed signals, and hold on to crumbs like they're a feast. But here's the truth. Queens don't chase. They don't beg for love. They don't negotiate their worth. They sit in their power, knowing that the right energy will find them, not because they're perfect, but because they're whole. They've done the work. They've cultivated peace, purpose, and self-respect. And that kind of woman, she doesn't need to chase anyone. Her presence does the attracting. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, when you prioritize your peace, your growth, your joy, that's when you start attracting people who are aligned with your energy. You stop settling for emotionally unavailable, inconsistent, or immature relationships because those energies no longer match the frequency you're on. You're no longer drawn to dysfunction because you've healed the part of you that thought you had to fix people to be loved. Attracting doesn't mean sitting around doing nothing. It means being intentional It means being clear about your standards and values and living by them daily. You attract what you embody. If you want someone respectful, be respectful. If you want emotional maturity, carry yourself with emotional intelligence. If you want loyalty, live with integrity. You don't need to perform or chase. Just be. The energy you radiate speaks louder than anything you say. This also means learning to enjoy your own company. A woman who enjoys her life doesn't chase anyone, because she's not lonely, she's not desperate, and she's not waiting for someone to complete her. She's already full. And that fullness, that's magnetic. That's what draws in a partner who doesn't want to fix you, save you, or entertain you temporarily, but one who wants to build with you. Let's be honest, chasing wears you out. It drains your energy and leaves you feeling unworthy. Attraction, on the other hand, feels peaceful. It feels natural. There's no anxiety or overthinking. The right connection doesn't require you to chase. It flows. It grows, it feels reciprocal, and if it doesn't, then it's not for you. The shift happens when you realize your value doesn't decrease just because someone doesn't recognize it. Not everyone is meant to see your light, but the ones who are. They won't need convincing. They'll just feel it, and they'll meet you with the same effort, clarity, and consistency you give to yourself. So stop chasing texts, attention, validation, or love. Start pouring into yourself so deeply that anyone who enters your world has to come correct or not at all. Trust that what's meant for you will show up, not because you begged for it, but because you attracted it by knowing who you are and refusing to settle for less. The queen doesn't chase the crown, she wears it, and by simply being who she is, she draws everything she needs to her throne. Shall we move to the final point next? Appreciate the real ones. In a world where so many people play games, ghost without explanation, or stay emotionally unavailable, finding someone who is genuine someone who actually shows up with consistency, honesty, and intention, is rare. When a man treats you with kindness, when he listens to understand, when he respects your time, your heart, and your standards, don't overlook that asterisk. Recognize it, honor it, say thank you. Let him know it doesn't go unnoticed. Now, this doesn't mean you lower your standards just because someone is nicer than the last one. No, this is about being emotionally mature enough to see when someone is treating you well and choosing to meet that energy instead of sabotaging it. Because the truth is, some people get so used to dysfunction that when something healthy comes along, it feels unfamiliar. They question it. They push it away. They think this can't be real because they've been conditioned to expect chaos. But real love isn't chaotic. It's not confusing. It's not hot one day and cold the next. It's steady. It's safe. It grows with time, not pressure. So when a man comes into your life who brings peace instead of drama, who follows through instead of flaking, who chooses you consistently without making you beg asterisk asterisk, appreciate that asterisk asterisk. C. Too many people get caught in the trap of always wanting the next best thing. Social media makes it easy to think there's always someone better out there, but relationships aren't about chasing perfection. They're about recognizing real and nurturing it. No one is flawless. But when someone shows up for you in the ways that matter, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, that's worth investing in. Appreciation isn't about idolizing someone or putting them on a pedestal. It's about mutual respect. It's letting your partner know that you see them, that their effort matters, that the way they support you, protect you, encourage you. It makes a difference. Even strong men need reassurance. Even emotionally secure men want to feel valued. When you appreciate a man who's giving you his best, you create an environment where he feels safe to keep doing so. And don't just say it asterisk, show it asterisk. Match his energy. If he's putting in time, attention, and care, don't take it for granted. Reciprocate, show him the same effort and respect. Real men don't want to be repaid, but they do want to feel that they're building something with someone who sees them, supports them, and respects them as much as they do you. Appreciation also means not comparing him to your past. If he's doing right by you, don't punish him for the damage someone else caused. Don't make him pay emotional debts he didn't create. Let him love you in peace. Let him show you what a real man looks like without questioning every move he makes based on your old wounds. And if he corrects you with grace, protects your name when you're not around, and loves you out loud asterisk, please don't stay silent asterisk. Speak life into him, lift him up. Real recognize real, and real love deserves real appreciation. Now here's the flip side. If you don't recognize the value of a good man when he's right in front of you, you might lose him. Good people don't stick around forever if they feel invisible or unappreciated. So don't let pride, fear, or ego keep you from expressing gratitude. Love thrives in an atmosphere of respect, care, and acknowledgement. So when you find someone who loves you right, let them know, speak it, show it, return it, because the ones who love deeply and honestly in a world full of pretense, they're rare. And when you're treated like a queen asterisk asterisk, act like one asterisk asterisk, not just in what you receive, but in how you asterisk give love back asterisk. Would you like help summarizing all 6 points into one full speech or video script next? Ladies, if you want to be treated like a queen, don't ask for it, don't hint at it, just declare it. Because when you walk in the room knowing who you are, the right man gone rise to the occasion, or get out the way. That's how queens move. God bless you. Stay strong. Know your worth.